is so cute. She's so happy. That is a direct reference to a meme. Oh, it's Pac-Man. He's sitting in the chair. The thing. This is so goofy. Happy anniversary, PGR. Friends and gamers, it's been 12 days since this dropped when I'm recording this. To be fair, things keep happening. So let's tap in before I get copyright claimed because PGR has gotten me before. We are gonna take a look at the patch with the collab patch. I'm not caffeinated enough for this. We are gonna take a look at the collab patch for the Punishing Raven collaboration with Devil May Cry. Now, I'm gonna make it abundantly clear, like I did with the Reverse 1999 and Assassin's Creed collaboration, I have no experience with this franchise. The last big PGR collab we got was the Nier Automata one. I do have some experience with Nier Automata, obviously. Like you look at the games I play and it's like, yeah, you would have experience with Nier Automata. That makes a lot of sense. Hypothetically, I should have experience with Assassin's Creed. That one's right up my alley. I just never got into it. Devil May Cry. Obviously, it's been on my radar before. It's an iconic game franchise. Have I ever thought about playing it before? No. But exactly like I've decided to do with the Reverse 1999 collaboration, if I like the collaboration here, like we do the event, because we are going to do the event, and I like it, I will put it on my backlog. I'll put Devil May Cry, whatever one you're supposed to start with, on the backlog. And we'll go from there. But I feel like with Assassin's Creed, I knew a little bit more. This, I know nothing. So, we move. I am super late, so I don't know if we'll be able to claim all the rewards. This goes until the 7th of September, so this actually runs longer than the Reverse collaboration by a couple of days. So I might actually be able to get it if I start logging in. Oh yeah, we also have the, whoa, that's a lot of tickets right there. Okay, that's like last patch when they messed up and started sending people too many tickets. This is this level's, I have to log in for 3 days. I want this bridge. Okay, do we call it a bridge? I know in Honkai it's called a bridge. I have no idea what we're calling it here, but I'm calling it a bridge. I want the background, right? This goes until it goes until 8:25. Okay, there still should be time for this. I was like, no, it's only a 30-day login, and I was this close. No, but this art is also beautiful. Licia with the froggy is so cute. She's so happy. Considering when she found that froggy to now, it's very nice. But we are going to take a look at everything. Oh, these coatings are also really nice, but I don't tend to buy coatings. I think they're all repeats. Maybe not the Vera one, but I'm pretty sure these two are repeats over. I know the Liv one is. Oof. Wait, this is real good. Why are the garments so nice? Literally it's an anniversary patch, technically. I don't know why I'm in shock. All right, what do we got in here? We have, okay, what if we claim all? I didn't get maintenance black cards. I might have taken too long to get the maintenance black cards. I ain't even gonna lie. Does PGR still do maintenance black cards? I don't remember. We have quite a bit of polls we'll be able to do. I don't know if it's gonna be for the collab itself. What do you want me to do with Trial of Simulacrums? I'm not doing it right now. All of these, I'm not clicking in right now. What do you want from me? I don't know if we're gonna pull for the collab characters, but if it's anything like the collab character experience in Reverse 1999, we probably will, and fingers crossed I'll get very lucky and won't have to use all the stuff that I have accumulated, because that'd be nice. Hopefully we have a bit of time to do the event though. I'm assuming the event's a whole patch, like a whole patch event. We're gonna need that. So we get started on our battle pass, and we probably will tap into all these up here, the little things, Trial of Simulacrums and all that, but we will get there when we get there, and we've not gotten there yet. So we go check top up, see what's new in there. We got we got all of this stuff in the shop. And then we get our daily packs, because I have not logged in yet this week. I am recording this on a Monday morning because my car broke down. So there we go. You might be thinking, didn't you just get a new car? Yeah, the battery died. No one decided to check the battery when I took it. Just there, chilling. All right, so Lamento di Phantasm. I almost said Fantasia because that was a PGR version a while back. Lamento di Phantasm. That's okay. Having the other characters in there is pretty cool. So we'll take a look at everything. I think I can just put my box up top and we'll be good to go. Also, we are going to check on the skip because I don't want to, the animations are cool, but they're long. I still don't know where any of my OBS scenes are because I moved them around and organized them. I have no idea where anything is now. Okay, so we're just going to stay up here covering one of the collaboration men. I don't know which one it is. So Limit Break Challenge opens on August 20th and closes on September 14th. This is the first thing over here, and that's going to open in 2 days from when I'm recording this. By the time this video actually goes up, it's probably open. The Divine Finality opened on August 7th and will be closing on September 18th. So a lot of these look like they are actually longer. So there's 31 days left, meaning there's about a month left, meaning this goes until September 18th, just about-ish, which is very interesting to me because, again, this patch, I believe, started and will be ending after the Reverse 1999 collaboration patch, which I actually appreciate, because I think if you're going to do a collaboration patch, make it longer. I feel like I appreciate that at the very least, especially because PGR is not necessarily a game I always prioritize, just because I'm not really a creator for it. I'm just like here. So a little bit extra time is always welcome. Okay. So Divine Finality is our boss challenge. We will be doing that, but might be in some gacha shenanigan videos of some sort, whether it's an event rush or dailies or something. It will be shenanigans. Devils Never Die is one of our character trials then that will end on September 18th with the end of the patch. Trial of Simulacrums is also a challenge stage, also ends on the 18th. Material Battlefield Sim, the whole patch, it's the same as always. We'll take a look at that in a second. Our relaxation event is Bite, but it's Bite spelled two. It's like, or is that an H? Bite height? Bite? I think it's Bite, but like Bite like a computer, gigabyte, and then Bite like chomp, you know, like the two different, anyways, Invasion. That ends on August 31st. So we have to really get into gear on that one. Our coding trials we have as well, which because this is a collab patch, it looks like they're putting everything on the main page as opposed to like having some stuff fall off the page, but it's a collab patch. They want to showcase everything. So Ritual of Souls and Sandy Spectrum will be available for the entirety of the patch. And then we have our collaboration story, Lamento di Phantasm, which ends on the 8th. So we will be doing all these things, especially because it is a collab. I want to prioritize it because we're not going to get these back. Reverse has rerun collab patches before. They did run the Nier Automata collaboration twice. And I've been saying this a lot recently because a lot of gacha games are doing collaborations. I look to the Nier Automata PGR collab as like the peak of gacha game collaborations. I thought that was such a good collab. I'm happy they ran it twice because it was so good. I think that that was done very well. I think the Reverse collaboration that's going on right now could rival that, but I haven't finished the content for it yet, so I'm not entirely sure. But I have a lot of expectations going into this collab because the Nier Automata one was so good. So, all right, let's start looking at stuff. So Divine Finality boss challenge, we will not be doing today, but we'll take a quick peek at it. We'll look at everything that we can. My game kind of wants to be slow though. There it is. Ooh, it's a boss challenge. It's pretty standard. With this one, we also have the collab research and development tickets. They did this for Nier Automata, I believe, as well, where they had special pulls. I don't entirely remember, but seeing this, like having like special tickets for the collab banner does not surprise me. Like that feels pretty standard. I'm pretty sure they did that before. Also, you will get to the mirrored Vergil data sample, which I believe Vergil is one of the collab characters. So you really need to only get to 12. If you go to 15, you get extra little like trade vouchers and stuff like that. But like apart from that, you really can probably get to 12 out of 15 and be fine, because that gets you all the pulls. The trade vouchers are just extra little stuff. Also, you get more of the data sample, but like as long as you have one data sample, you can display it on your little artifact collectible display case, so it's no big. We will get to that and like I said, some sort of like gacha shenanigans video. Devils Never Die is our character trial, which we'll do in a hot second. Trial of Simulacrums. I feel like this is the trial for, or like the challenge stage for the character trial. Am I correct about that? What is this challenge stage? Let's take a look. If Celica prompts me into something, I'm gonna be upset. Nope. Okay, cool. Ooh, wait, there's a ranking first of all, but there's special rewards it looks like. Hold on, so we have a coding here, Echo. If you do the Echo, oh, my game froze. We get a coding for Alyssa, I think. Yes, it's actually quite pretty. It feels very unrelated to like everything going on here, but like it's a pretty coding. There's also black cards here, so how far do you really need to get all your black cards? Oh, there's a weapon as well. Weapon coding. Ocean suit. That's really pretty as well. That's also probably for Alyssa. Maybe, mayhaps. The coding is there. So it looks like you probably just need to do everything on hard then, yeah? If you do the trial stages, you get banner. What are these called again? Nameplates. I'm like, what are they called again? And the regular challenge will also get you black cards. So this is gonna be, it's gonna be gacha shenanigans, because this is gonna be some shenanigans right here, but it might be the entire video. So maybe it would actually be shenanigans. It would literally just be like, we are doing this challenge stage the entire video because I want my black cards and my coding. So there's a lot to get done here with Trial of Simulacrum. So we're gonna have to do this for sure. There is a ranking. I'm not trying to get on that ranking. I'm just trying to get my rewards, baby. All right. So Battlefield, then this is our regular material stages. As you can, if you look up here, hold on. If you look at this box right here, I'm at authority level 25, which means I can just auto clear this. There's an auto clear button right here. And so it is no big deal for me. Sim Shop then, what is our fun stuff? We do have some, Cerberus Rave Party with memories. These are so cute. Wait, okay, so there's this one for 21, and then we have the one for Noctis, which is also so cool. And these are really cool. I'm probably gonna grab these just even if I don't use them. One each is available. So this is a special memory set, probably related to the what's it called? Anniversary. That's for the anniversary. Oh my God, wait. We also have, I'm assuming these are gifts for Vergil and Dante, which are the Devil May Cry characters. So we'll grab those, but they're not my main priority. Usually I prioritize these things first, and I hold on, move a little bit. These are the special furniture items for the collab patch. Oh my God. Made from non-biodegradable materials with built-in voice that is only triggered at 4:04 p.m. on June 15th. That is a direct reference to a meme. See, this is what might be one of the only things I know going into the Devil May Cry thing. I know about the meme. I know about the chair. I do. This is why PGR does such good collabs. They like put everything into consideration here, but that's just our furniture. So I actually am going to prioritize grabbing these. This is how I do it, material battlefield, and I already have like an overabundance of the coins. So I'm just gonna grab all the furniture first. That's usually what I prioritize. I'm not gonna put it in my dorm right now, but we're gonna grab it all 6 pieces. Then I think today specifically, we're gonna switch it up a bit, and I'm gonna grab the memory here because I do want to make sure I grab these. Because I don't know if I'm going to pull for the collab characters, so it might not be worth it to grab the gifts for them. If you're new to PGR, hello, hi. Great game, by the way. I recommend it, obviously. But if you don't have the character and they're collab characters, they're probably not going to get rerun. You don't need the gifts because that just raises your affinity with the character. So if you don't have them, you don't need them. So I'm going to probably put that on pause a little bit. But there's 20 of each. It gets you to like level 4 or something. You can give them other gifts. Like you can give the characters other gifts that aren't like their favorite gift, but like sometimes it helps to have the favorite gift. But this was the version limited stuff and I grabbed it. So, because there is stuff that they put in version limited, like these memories that like aren't technically limited, but I think they're like, are they cheaper? Yeah, they're cheaper. And I think that they're also like best in slots for the running characters is usually how that works. But you don't need to get them here. There's other places to get them that aren't here. However, this stuff, like from here to here, that's limited. That's like actually limited. So we already grabbed what I wanted of that. And if I get the collab characters, I'll go back and grab the gifts. Bite Invasion then, what is this? Okay, that's actually really cute. Welcome to Bite Invasion, Celica. Please tell me, okay, you're gonna make me actually do it. What is Bite Invasion? I'm not really sure. If it throws me into it, maybe we'll do like one challenge because it's gonna swipe the screen to control the direct, wait, what? Oh, it's Pac-Man. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. It's Pac-Man. Hold on. I'm out. 610. I got all the rewards. Okay, so you just need to score 310 points, and I got 300. Oh no, I got 610. Awesome. All right. Well, that will be Gacha Shenanigans. There's 12 days left on it, but we will be throwing that into a Gacha Shenanigans video. But this is actually quite fun. You can't really talk while you do it, which is why it goes perfectly in a Gacha Shenanigans video. But this is still quite fun and cute, and you can get collab banner tickets for that, which is great. So that's Bite Invasion. Don't have to explain it, just showed it. We have our coding trials, which we will do after we do the character trials by order of operations here. And then we have our collab story, which I will not be tapping into because it might throw me into it immediately, but we will be doing it. And something I've decided to start trying because I wanted to actually do this last year, but never got around to it, is prioritizing the upload of event content over like permanent content. So this actually might, like the videos for this might be going up shortly. Just saying. The other like little stuff like the boss challenges and stuff, not as much, but like the big flagship events per se will be prioritized a little bit more. So cool. All right. Then Devils Never Die character trial. Let's do it. In this character trial, you can try out the 2 collaboration characters. Okay. So that makes a little bit more sense because I'm like, I thought there was 2 of them. So we're starting on Vergil, and if we can switch to Dante over here, I'm covering the button, but it is there. Oh, it wants me to do that first. So I guess we're starting with Dante. Tap the switch button again to return to the Vergil character trial interface. Well, okay, we're starting with Vergil. Okay. I know nothing about these 2, so I don't know if they were done like extremely well and like how they're, anyways, we're going to go through the entire tutorial stage and then do one of the challenge stages. There's a very good chance we will come back to the challenge stages in another video, but it's not my main priority. The good rewards are on the challenge stages though. So we at least need to get 5 stars if we want to get all the collab banner pulls, but we probably won't do that in this video just because it can take a while and it's like just the same stage over and over again. So it can take a while, but there also is the golden amulet collectible. So we are going to start with Laurel Wreath, the tutorial stage. We'll start with the core skill, and it's just going to be our guy, Vergil. Everything I know about this game, though, the character models are like pretty true to life, I think. Like, I think the character models are really close, which is impressive because I remember the Nier Automata collab. The character models were good, but they were much more, like much closer to the PGR style. Obviously, anime RPG style games. Much closer to, much easier to emulate, if you will. So I'm impressed that they put them in this game, because Devil May Cry franchise isn't like an anime style. They're just like guys. Ooh. He's sitting in the chair! The thing! It's the chair! Alright, let's get familiar with Vergil's basic controls. By default, enters the battlefield wielding Yamato. If Vergil is not wielding the weapon you want, tap the corresponding signal orb to switch it. I don't like these type of kids. PGR does this every now and then. I don't like it. So we tap blue to switch to Mirage Edge, like that, and tap again to cast Drive. My game so glitched and froze, but we didn't drop frames. Tap red orb to switch back to Yamato. Devil Soul can be pinged with any weapon. What is Devil Soul? You have not told me this yet, Celica. Okay. In regular form, you can gain SDT by pinging the Devil Soul with any weapon or launching a combo strike. I don't know what these things mean, Celica. I'm gonna be so real with you. All right, so tap again to cast Void / ping the Devil Soul and gain SDT. I'm assuming SDT is just like his stacking mechanic here. It's the bar here. Do I know what SDT stands for? Absolutely not. At full SP though, we tap signature to activate SDT form. Why do I feel like my ping buttons have moved? You will lose SDT over time in this form. Okay, no, I'm like, what is this button over, this like weapons, hold on. This button right there? Oh, I did not know what that did. Anyways, I think that's his cub? Is that it? Does he have one? We usually don't get those in trial stages. What is happening? Anyways, signature. Ooh. That's kind of cool, actually. Specific attacks in the SDT form will grant JCE points. I don't know what these acronyms mean. Take Yamato as an example. Tap basic attack to make Vergil cast Yamato combo at the cost of the Devil Soul and gain JCE points. Oh, wait, we got a second guy on field. Okay. Signature is full. Tap signature to cast Judgment Cut End. Is that JCE? Judgment Cut End? Ooh. This collab goes crazy in the fact that things just like there's so much happening. My game keeps glitching. I'm curious how to get like a 3 ping, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm curious how to get a 3 ping. Does he just not work that way? Interesting. Did they just come up with a whole different kit? Can you not 3 ping? Does he work with other characters? Questions that are not getting answered. That's a really cool animation. They really went all out with these animations. They're really cool. Like the animations, sick as hell. Again, Reverse puts so much into a collab. All right, combat practice. I need this because I have no idea how his kit works. Battle prep. Back in we go. He does have his activated Ultima Slash as well. I'm so curious how his kit actually works though. It's so weird to see them in like the PGR style though, because I've seen the characters from this game before and that's not how they look. Okay, tap yellow orb to switch to Beowulf. Tap yellow orb again to attack. Okay, so tap. Oh, he goes punchy. Punchy. It's gauntlets. Tap yellow orb, then press and hold basic attack to cast Rising Sun, gaining SDT again, and making the next Judgment Cut End deal fizz damage. Okay, so tap, hold. There's a lot going on with this man's kit. All right, SDT form. Press and hold jump till SDT bar blinks, then release to cast Enhanced Dragon Breaker 2. Okay, there's too many things happening. Tap signature tap to cast Judgment Cut. Okay, there's too many things happening with this man's kit. I think I just need to do that challenge stage and figure out what the heck is going on here. Oh, I got rocked. All right, where's the end? Okay, because like I just need to use this kit like in actual practice because I have no idea what's happening, and I don't know if they just maybe rushed the tutorial or what, or just didn't, like, I don't know. I don't love Vergil's kit yet. I will say that. Because there's just too many things happening. Like, we might still, because that was the thing with, I felt the same way with Ezio's kit in reverse, but then I did like my free 10 pull and got him anyways. I haven't really used him yet, but okay. Effect practice, part 3, let's go. Hopefully this makes a little bit more sense. I've heard good things about the collab characters and their kits though, so I'm just like, oh. So let's actually see what happens. Let's learn about Yamato's effect practice. Okay, so cast Void / ping the Devil Soul and gain SDT. I think because they're over-explaining his kit a lot here, and it might be actually really easy in practice. It might be a little bit rocket sciencey, right? Where when they explain, there's a lot of things passively happening. So them trying to explain the kit makes no sense, and there's just way too many things happening all at once. But then you got to actually use the character in combat, and it's totally fine and normal. But at full SDT, tap signature to activate SDT form. This is what we've been doing. And Yamato has 2 effect practices. One of them is Ultima Slash. Sequence 1, while equipped with the Ultima Slash effect, press and hold basic attack to consume 3 True Will and cast an enhanced Judgment Cut, dealing higher damage and restoring JCE points. So we're going to press and hold, and really you just do need to press and hold, that's it. So practice 2 then is to tap basic attack to cast Yamato combo and restore signature energy and JCE points. So again, this is just rehashing things we've already been told in game, but with a little bit of a different framing. Now think that signature energy is full, tap signature to cast a Judgment Cut End, consuming the remaining True Will to deal damage. Yeah, like it's kind of telling us to do the same things over and over again, but there also is Mirage Edge. And it's just, okay, I skipped a whole entire thing there. So when having effect Ultima Slash, tap blue orb, then press and hold basic attack before releasing it during the end lag of the skill to cast Overdrive and restore Sharp Reserve. So tap and then, okay, well, thank you. So press and hold basic attack. Thank you so much for not proccing. This game, man. I think that just procced it, but it didn't count. There we go. Just don't hold down for too long. So at full SDT, tap signature to activate SDT form. Once again, PGR will tend to do this with kits though, and it's gonna time out a couple times. They will do this every now and then though, where they will, it's like the same setup for the same thing, and they just, fine, I'll do it, okay? Mirage Edge combo, all right, fine. Are you happy? PGR does this a lot though, where they will, okay, Judgment Cut. They will have different like it's the same combo, you're hitting the same buttons. It just does, they call it something different. Does this make sense? PGR isn't the only game that does it. If I remember correctly, Aether Gazer does it as well. But it was really egregious here. And I think it's just also because it's still morning and I have no idea what's going on. But that was tutorial mode. So we get all our drops for tutorial mode then. Branches and Roots challenge stage. We're only gonna do one. That's all I do in these videos. And I'm gonna basically throw together a team. I don't think it matters where I put Vergil. Sometimes it does matter where you put a character in the lineup. And I also like to color code it a little bit because I'm annoying. Because, hi, if you're new here, there's blue, red, and yellow for the pings, and I like to color code it, but also sometimes certain characters really need to be in a certain slot on the team to work the best, because they're like blue ping will proc something different and can't actually do 3 pings, so you want to put that character, it's a whole thing, all right? Trying my best to explain. So I am just kind of gonna throw a team together of whatever, and if the team works, then the team works. Do not show again today. So... we want off-field stuff because I'm throwing in like characters I have leveled, but that aren't like, they're not crazy, if that makes sense. Like it's support characters essentially. All right, all team members deal 10% more. Yeah. With the challenge stage number 1, it's pretty easy, stage 1. So this is really just my time and my turn to kind of use the character, how they will be used in game without all like the very specific tutorial stages. So I'm not going to be switching to other characters. I'm just trying to see how he works. I don't know if I love his kit. Okay, so you can just 3 ping normally when you switch to a different weapon and you have the stuff up top. So that makes enough sense, I think. And you do like double ping. So if I blue ping, I also will yellow ping up the top there. And then we have, I think that is a cub that they have equipped, but I also didn't look like there was a cub equipped. Where's our guys? Oh, also, does my little demon guy just like do stuff when I'm like not moving? So it's just like, I don't even have to worry. I could just like stand off in the corner. I don't like red. The weapon for red, I don't like it. Is the red one Yamato? I don't like it. Look at Buddy. Just standing there. That's so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pull for Vergil. I don't love his kit, but isn't Dante like the main character? So that would make sense. I think, isn't Vergil like the antagonist, whereas Dante's the protagonist, so his kit might be better. We will do the other challenge stages at a later date though. I just don't want to rehash the same thing over and over again in this video. So switching to Dante now, we have L'Inferno for the tutorial stage and Il Paradiso for the challenge stage. Same stuff here. We have the silver amulet as his collectible and then like the same drop rewards essentially. So we're gonna start with tutorial stages. Hopefully I like this kit more because if these character kits don't impress me, I'm gonna be a little sad. Also because I feel like if they don't impress me, I'm the odd one out. Like I already am like feel weird about not loving Vergil's kit. So I don't think I loved all the kits for the characters in the Nier Automata collab either though. So we have fire damage with fire attacker for not the rose. We have fire attacker for Dante. I didn't check what Vergil was, but fire attacker. So let's give this a shot. Oh, my straw got stuck in my teacup. Okay, let's do it. Cowboy hat. This is so goofy. Wait, that weapon is really cool though. Okay, so by default, Dante enters the battlefield wielding Devil Sword Dante. It's the same type of weapon switch kit. God. If Dante is not holding the weapon you want, tap the corresponding signal orb to switch to it. So red orb, cast Stinger, tap red orb again to cast the million stab combo. I feel like I don't love this type of kit in PGR. I've said this a million times over. I don't love this type of kit. but I feel like Dante's might be done better than Vergil's, just by a little bit. I feel like that's why I'm not super impressed by the collab kits, because I don't like this type of kit. And I've said this a million times before. That was the same reason why, like, in last patch with Jetavia, I love Jetavia as a character. I think she's adorable and fun and cute and quirky, and I love her. However, I don't like using her in game because I don't like her kit. And it's like a similar setup where it's not the traditional 3-ping setup. You have like these extra little pings and like weapon switches, and I don't like it. Okay, so at full DT, press and hold basic attack to convert them to judgment points. So we're gonna press and hold to cast Dance Macabre and gain more judgment points. Tap blue orb to switch to Balrog, then tap blue orb again to cast Heavy Jolt. Tap blue orb once more to cast the Fly Dragon combo. So tap, tap, tap. Awesome, I love when it times that tap, tap, tap. Just keep tapping it apparently. Press and hold to cast Real Impact and gain something. Okay, press and hold yellow orb to cast Red Hot Knight, charge, and gain DT, automatically pinging signal orbs. So there's something with the signal orbs there, so I'm gonna have to, when we're doing team combo stuff, it's probably gonna count for something. Release yellow orb to cast Red Hot Night Burst. So press and hold and release. That's kind of funny, actually. Okay, so we're gonna press and hold signature to cast the different signature moves based on the amount of judgment points then. When there are 800 or fewer judgment points, press and hold to cast SCT Sin Inferno. So that's gonna be that one. It's not really a press and hold, you can kind of just press. So when you're above 800, press and hold to cast Final Judgment. It's kind of just a long tap. It's not really a press and hold. It's just a long tap. Tap signature to enter the SDT form and fill the SDT gauge to the max. So we go there. Oh, damn, okay. So cast signal orb skills in the SDT form to convert SDT to judgment points. So press and hold red to cast Sin Stagger to consume SDT and pull in nearby targets and gain judgment points. So this is a crowd control. Okay, so you do have to let up on it or it will time out. Or not. Okay, so when SDT is full, tap yellow orb to cast Demolition, pulling in targets in a large area, consuming all SDT to gain judgment points. Again, a crowd control, it seems like. It seems like his SDT form skills all are crowd controls. Press and hold blue orb to cast the Luce? I have no idea. But again, it's a long tap, not really a press and hold. Tap signature again to cast different signature moves based on the current judgment points and exit the SDT form. I do like the witch circle on the ground, that thing. I think it's clever. We also have just straight up guns though, which you can just like press down on. Which weapon do I like the most? I can't really tell. You know, he feels a lot more, maybe it's because he has guns and I love ranged combat, but Dante I do like a lot more. I will say that right off the bat. I do like Dante a lot more, which like I said earlier, I think he's the protagonist of the games, so that doesn't surprise me. What is his finish? This is so goofy. It's his finish. Oh my God. Ridiculous. I love it. Okay, combat practice. Let's go. Yeah, something about yellow orbs. I don't know if that you'd want to put him in the yellow spot. They would ping, so you wouldn't want to put him in yellow. Because the point of doing a 3-ping is that you can bring in your other characters to do like a support skill. So you wouldn't want to put him in yellow, because if you put him in yellow, then it would 3-ping on him and then nothing happens. So you'd want to put him on blue or red. I will be putting him on red because I like to color coordinate. Vergil should have gone on blue. I'll say that right now. Maybe I would have liked his kit better if I put him in the blue slot. Anyways. I do like Dante's kit a lot more. I think we might try to do a couple pulls at least. So tap red orb to cast Stinger, tap again to cast Million Stab. Like last time, do that. When both DT and Devil Arm energy, that's the first time I've heard of that one, are full, cast Dance Macabre to consume all DT and Devil Arm energy to gain Devil Sword Mark and become enhanced. That's kind of what we did last time, but they're explaining it a little bit more in depth. So press and hold basic attack to cast Dance Macabre and gain judgment points, like that. And then tap signature to enter the SDT form and fill the SDT gauge to max. Is that it? Because it says, oh no, okay, it was like completed. I was like, are we done? Celica, you can do better than that. All right, so you can press and hold red or blue orbs, or press yellow orb. Red and blue press, hold, like that long tap, and then yellow is just normal. But you do that when SDT is full to consume all DT. In this tutorial, we'll use pressing and holding red orb as an example. So we'll press and hold and release. And tap signature to cast different signature moves based on the judgment points and exit SDT. And that's it. It just really is rehashing what we did in the first one. It's really just rehashing that because they kind of did, I do feel like they did a good job for his combat tutorial. So, or like the first core passive or whatever, like the first part of the tutorial was really good. So I don't know what they were really gonna do in the second, which again, if you're new here, that does happen in tutorial mode every now and then where like the core skill and the combat practice are like identical. So like the combat practice, they'll just rehash the exact same thing, but a little bit like more condensed. Effect practice then. Let us do this one. Mission start. I do think he'll work the best in red or blue slots though. I think. Don't quote me on that. It might not matter where you put him, but I think I want to put him in red just because he matches. So tap blue orb to switch to Balrog, then tap blue orb again to cast Heavy Jolt, tap it once more to cast Fly Dragon. Okay, you're timing out, but I literally am just hitting it 3 times. I've said this before. When I do the tutorial stages, I try to do click things slower so we can all see each step in the combat sequence. PGR doesn't always like that. Sometimes it really wants fast taps and tutorial. Anyways, when both DT and Devil Arm Energy are full, cast Real Impact to consume all DT and Devil Arm Energy to gain Ignition Mark and become enhanced. So this is a little bit different. So we're gonna press and hold and then tap Signature to fill the gauge. Like last time, you can press and hold red or blue orb or press yellow orb when SDT is full to consume all DT and gain combustible charge. In this tutorial, we will use pressing and holding red orb as example, so like before. So we're gonna press and hold to deal ignition damage and apply combustible charge at the cost of all SDT. So we'll do that and release. That was much faster. Tap Signature to cast Signature based on the current judgment points, dealing ignition damage, converting combustible into ignition of equal stacks, and exiting the SDT form. So again, this is kind of exactly what we did in the previous stage of the tutorial. They're just explaining it a little bit more in depth because the combustible charge ignition status overlaps with the like normal gameplay. So we are done. I do think I like Dante's kit more. I think we'll pull for Dante. His finish is a bit goofy, but I do like his kit a lot more. All right. Grab our challenge stuff and not even challenge stuff. That was the tutorial stage stuff. We gotta do a challenge stage. All right. I want to put him in red because it makes me happy. And again, I'm just gonna throw down my supports and call it a day. Just see how well Dante works. Just cut off 21 before she talks about kicking ass. I feel like Dante would like get along, like 21 would get along with Dante. Like he's like the disgruntled father figure a little bit. So if we press hold on that, what if we switch to blue and do that? It's gonna double ping in both of my supports on the blue and yellow slots. I still think I like the blue pings best. I'm gonna say it. So we'll get that SDT then, switch that gauge. I'm not sure how to get, okay, now we're getting SDT. We have to use our pings for that. So do that final there, switch in, and that I accidentally switched to my other character. I'm not paying attention. I'm on 21. Hold on, I can make this work. I can still make this work. I'm pinging Dante back in as soon as possible. There we go. There we go. We got it. All right, we can go into devil form if that's what it's called. I don't even know what I'm fighting, by the way. Ooh, and we're already at 1,000 charge on that. Interesting. I feel like I'm not using his kit the right way, but I'll get there. I'm just like all the way back here. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to yellow. I think it might want you to be on certain colors at certain times because blue is like lit up, but I don't want, like I want to switch to yellow, but it won't. I feel like it's not letting me switch to yellow, if that makes sense. It's weird. I feel, again, I think because there's just so much going on with these kits, you really do have to like learn how they work. But like once we actually get there, it probably won't be that hard. Like I feel like I just have to learn how the kits work first. All right, so that was character challenge stage 1. I did like I said, I did like Dante's combat more than Vergil's. We will come back to that at a later date, but really quickly, we're gonna do these coding trials. Ooh, do we want to do coding trials? What do coding trials give us? We're not gonna do coding trials today. That'll be some gacha shenanigan stuff. I will do them eventually though, because there's a lot of coding trials. Or should we? I feel like we should. We're not gonna do it today. We're not gonna do it today, but the codings on this one are Tapestry of Spring right there. Then we have Fatal Temptation. We have Hollow Crown, Starward Dragon, adorable by the way. Ritual of Souls, which I love Ritual of Souls so much. Sandy Spectrum, which I believe this is the one you can get from the event, and Obsidian Balladeer. There we go. Okay. I accidentally went main screen instead. Actually, I think we can go main screen. So there is some other stuff we probably should tap into, like Trial of Simulacrums we did, Divine Finality we did, Fleeting Memories is the one here then. Please select one coding research. Oh, wait, can we get a free coding? Shut up. For Garnet. Then there is, yeah, Carnina Sire, Neon Dynamite, which I think is so cute. That's so cute. And then there's Dreamcatcher for Impera. I'll say this, I don't have Impera, but the Dreamcatcher coding is still one of my favorites to this day. The coding story was so good that I'm picking this one. You can't swap your selection after choosing one coding. Choose the current coding Dreamcatcher research event. Yeah, I would like to actually. So what does that do? Can we just pull for the coding? Because if it's just pull for the coding, I probably won't but this is still to this day one of my favorites. I'm pretty sure this is anniversary stuff. I don't know if they're rerunning the coding stories, if they're running like the coding banners, but I would love to, like, if we can do the other coding stories, because if there is coding stories, I'd like to do them. But like also, if you haven't done the Dreamcatcher story, it's really cute. And if they're not running it, I have done it on the channel like a couple years back, so the content is there. Like, I forgot how long the animation is, but it's so pretty. Yeah, you do have to, it is just research, so there is that. You do just get to pick one coding rerun. I now have to do all the tapping on the main page because we got stuff. We have collectibles I need to go look at. I'm not gonna put them on the board though because I ran out of space. We have the silver amulet and the golden amulet. Go grab some event stuff here because we did stuff. Okay. Passage of the Past we can claim because we did stuff. Real quickly though, we're gonna modish revamp. I believe these are just reruns of these two codings here. Thunderbolt manual, please don't throw me into anything. Awesome, this is like a continual thing. Goal and tutorial. Yeah, that's the thing I never finished, even though I've been playing this game for 4 years. Okay, I think we're okay to pull now. Let's go look at that collab banner. All right, so we have, oh, pull one Dante and get one Dante for free. 2 chances. That's actually kind of cool. So we have Dante target, Fate, Dante target. I believe the Fate banners actually have better pity, so we will be pulling on those. Don't ask me to explain it, all right? Don't. We have Vergil target, physical attacker. I did not look at what he was earlier. And then we have the Vergil target Fate. We have collab weapon. So I'm gonna just, I don't need to confirm it because I have that one to confirm. His sword is so cool. The modeling they did on that is wild, by the way. Netherworld arm? What is a Netherworld arm? Oh, it's their cub. Okay, I'm like, what is Netherworld arm? Yeah, okay, so we have our base then. And then what is, which characters are like rank up right now? Select any member. Oh, it's an anniversary. Okay, so Selena, Pianissimo, who just ran, by the way. Star Trail and Crimson Weave are also right up. Fate, Arrival. And there's the anniversary limited. And you can pick anyone, any members during the event in the to the 3rd. Okay, we'll give more time on that, but I am probably gonna pick Ishmael just because I don't have her. Or we go for Lucid Dreamer one shift. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that for now. We have till September 3rd on that one. Actually, no, I think that is, no, that's less than, the anniversary banner ends before the end of the, okay, so we do have 120. I have 120 of the collab polls, but I don't have enough to do poll there because also I was getting research and development tickets, and you can't use research and development tickets for the collab banner. That sucks a little bit, doesn't it? I guess we're pulling on the anniversary limited. Who do we want? Because I have so many polls, we'll get who we can literally just pick whoever we want. Do I even need to? I don't think I need to pull. I guess I can use I think I'm gonna use my black cards on the Dante banner, but am I even gonna use Dante? Because that's my thing with like a collab character, right? Is that a couple patches from now, they're gonna be out of the meta entirely because like that's just how it works. The game goes on, collab's over, you can't get the collab character anymore, so the meta, they just drop out of the meta. So I'm like, huh, do I just save? Because I wasn't super impressed with the kits. But I'm also like, maybe I finally grab Impera because I did do the Dreamcatcher coding event here because I love Impera so much. I love Liv. Liv is my favorite character in PGR. So guaranteed to receive a core layer within 10 attempts. Wait, so I can get the coding for free? Because it's 50 black card. Yeah, we're gonna pull Impera. It might be entirely out of left field, but I have always wanted Impera. So I'm gonna pull Impera. Might be entirely out of left field, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and then we're gonna get Dreamcatcher. So fight me. Happy anniversary, PGR. Don't ask me to explain why the pity is better on Fate like the Fate banners as opposed to the regular banners, because it's the same for the collab banner if you are pulling for the collab characters. It's the same there. But don't ask me why the pity is better on Fate. It just is, okay? It just is. I don't remember why it is, but it is. Because you think it wouldn't be, because it's the 80 to 100 guarantee there. No, it is. Just trust me. Impera, where are you, sweetie? She might be entirely out of meta, but I literally do not care. All right, because I kind of have to get her first, so do a temple. 10 pull number 1. Boop. Let's hope my luck is good today. Oh my God, was that only there's 2 of them? This just happened. This just happened in reverse the other day. Maybe my luck is, this is the universe being nice to me because my car broke. Again, my battery just died. So, okay, we move. A lot of memories, and it's all Edison. Yeah, I knew it was S-rank. But what I'm scared about is that this was the guaranteed one, the 100% guarantee. But in this 10 pull, we got 2, I think. All right, let's keep going. Sorry to cut you off, Liv. I love you. But I don't know if it's, okay, that wasn't an S-rank. It wasn't an S-rank, it's Rosen. Okay, it was just a Vera. All right, I say just a Vera, but I literally also, because I couldn't tell on the last one, because it was the last one in the 10 pull, if it was like the right warm toned color. But yay! One 10 pull, baby. We could keep going. Select any members during the event. We could grab other characters. Like, what if I want Ishmael? We could grab Ishmael. We could just keep grabbing characters. I could like just entirely abuse the anniversary banner and just keep grabbing characters if my luck's gonna be that way. So we're gonna do 10 pulls here now. I'm gonna exchange my black cards in order to do it because it's guaranteed in 10. There's an extra award if you do 8 on here. So we will probably be doing 8 at the very least. Tap to release the butterfly. It's just, I loved this event and this coding and everything about it. I love Liv, and the fact that I get to do this now for the anniversary is kind of, oh, the first one is less. Yeah, I don't care, I have enough for it. I hope they're all 100 from here on out and it doesn't like continue to raise in price because that would kind of suck. What's this one gonna be? It's purple. It's a cog pack. You know, I ran out of cogs the other day, so it keeps going up. God, I've never done one of these. Ah. All right, well, we should have enough black cards. Tap to release. As purple again. God damn it. Give me my orange, my dark orange. See, I think that the 6 star is orange, the 5 star is yellow. That's our distinction. Now it's 400. I might run out. Here I was thinking I was in the clear. I want to do at least 8. Ooh, is it the coding? Oh God, it's weapon R&D tickets. God damn it. Why you gotta do me like that? I'm gonna run out. Darn, it's fine. We'll get black cards in other ways, but this is my last one, so fingers crossed. Okay, it's orange. Oh no, it's coding blueprint. Darn it, I ran out. Now the next one's gonna be 800. I'm not gonna spend, but we will be able to get it. This goes to the entirety of the patch, so I will be able to grab it, but I did get Impera, so that's all that matters to me. Impera, finally. I needed her on my account. I did. Max level on her. Just throw everything in. Let me just rank all the way up. Mind me. I need to use my cog. See, this is what I was talking about. I ran out of cogs the other day. I'm doing it again. So I actually will take a cog pack. Don't even worry about it. I might run out of skill points too, but it's fine. See, ran out of cogs again. It's fine. Everything's fine here in PGR. I will not be using my black cards though. I need those for the coding banner. I am gonna try to get her coding though, because I love that coding and always have. So I'm gonna try to get it. Awaken, and she's not leveled enough for me to get the other stuff. We do have her stage 2 coding, which there's a slight, she gets a halo. So I am gonna keep pulling on coding though. We'll see. Can I get her weapon? Am I gonna be annoying? Yeah, I should get, before we end the video, I am gonna get her, see, this is technically also the anniversary patch, so I'm just chilling with the anniversary updates. Like, let me get a character I've always wanted and never got on my account. Thank you. What does she want? What is your recommended equipment? Port focus advanced. Do you want to go? I mean, we could go advanced because I think we can go buy the memory sets. So yeah, if we go to target weapon research, 80%. I can do a couple pulls here. We'll try that. We'll do like a pull. I think I can only do one here, so we'll see what happens. It's purple, and I don't want to use my black cards for that, so we're not going to. Bipolar Star Rift. Can I grab this? In recycle shop? Maybe in recycle shop? No, I don't have any recycles. That's fine. We'll just use her 4 star for now. Oh, Rosen wants something because I got fragments. There we go. You're welcome, Rosen. That was easy, but now the hard part is the coding. That's gonna be the hard part. If you want to give me black cards, that'd be great. Nope. Okay. Coding's gonna be the hard part, so we gotta get the coding. I really thought that I would be pulling for. Also, I do wanna. Here I was thinking I would be pulling for the collab characters, but I did not. I pulled for Liv and Pura Liv. I already have some of her memories. See, easy. You need to get them in Battlefield Shop. Yes, I'll work on that off camera, but I have done what I need to do today. Actually, that is a lie. While I'm here, I'm actually also going to auto clear Battlefield Sim just so I use up my stamina. Do I have anything else expiring soon? No, we'll be back. Okay. I mean, I could buy what Liv needs in the Sim shop. I could do that. Like, that's totally a viable thing here. I'm just grabbing everything to see if I can get like one more pull on the coding banner, but it's it got so expensive because I did all the pulls. So I'm gonna have to do like events and stuff to get black cards, which is totally fine, but it's totally fine, but we'll get it. I've never done a coding banner before and I didn't know it goes up in price. So I might have sunk cost there, but we're very close anyways. I was able to do like 5 pulls, I think. Yeah, I'm at 5 out of 8. So like, we'll be fine. Technically I need to do 10, so I'm halfway there, but we'll get there. If I need to spend a couple bucks to get it, I might at this point, but we'll see. All right. Oh, I wanted to do recommended equipment. I want to obtain it because I can just go buy it. So we need 1, 2, 3, and 5 for Da Vinci. Okay. So I need 1 purchase, 2 purchase, 3, and 5. That was all my stuff actually, but I have the whole set now and I can not do that. Because I'll try to get her weapon, but I probably won't. We'll try it though. I can go up to 35. I don't know if that's because I'm out of cogs or it's because I'm out of cogs. Okay. I need to get some cogs then. Oh yeah, I have 913. I'm definitely out of cogs. All right, that's that for the patch. Went in a very different direction from what I was expecting it to go in, but we have quite a bit to get to still. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. In the comments down below, tell me how your collab character pulls went, or if you pulled on their anniversary banner like I did, because I totally caved. I totally caved on the anniversary banner. I hope you got the character you wanted, even if it was an anniversary banner character. But as always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!